Welcome back to the 50 Trades Challenge, where I share every trade, the wins, the losses, and most importantly, the lessons. This journey is all about discipline, emotional control, and accountability. If you're learning or trading along, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's grow together, one trade at a time. Trade 12 was one of those setups that looked perfect. I spotted a clean entry on silver, XAGUSD, on the 15-minute chart. Everything aligned with my trading system. Structure, confirmation, timing. At the end of the day, I was in profit. And that's where my system tells me to close if I'm trading M30 or lower. But this time, I didn't. I let it run into the next day. The result? The trade flipped and ended in a loss. It hurt, not just because I lost money, but because I broke a rule I built to protect myself. The lesson? Never compromise the exit plan, even if you're feeling confident. Next came trades 13 and 14 on EURUSD, executed on the 1-hour time frame. Both setups looked strong. I was trading with structure, followed my rules, and executed my entry cleanly. But despite all that, both trades hit stop loss. And here's where trading becomes humbling. Sometimes, even when you do everything right, the market just doesn't care. And that's okay. There's nothing I would change about those trades in hindsight. They were valid, and I'm proud of how I handled them emotionally. This is growth. Trade 15 was on EURJPY, taken on the 15-minute chart. Now here's what's different. I didn't let this one roll into the next day. I closed it at the end of the daily candle, just like my system says. The result? A tiny profit, just 11 cents. But this one felt like a huge win. Not financially, but mentally. Because I was disciplined, I followed the system. And that's what matters most in this challenge. Trades 16 and 17 were entries along the trend on GBPUSD. I spotted a breakout on the 15-minute chart and jumped in. But here's the issue. I entered late. I hesitated. By the time I got in, price had already moved and I didn't have a clear stop loss. My position was vulnerable from the start. Because my account is small, I was trying to avoid excessive drawdown. So I exited early with a $6 loss. And guess what? The trade ended up working exactly as I predicted. Had I stuck to my original plan, I would have been up. This taught me the importance of timing, and that patience in entry is just as important as discipline in exit. Trades 18 to 21 were all taken on USDJPY 1-hour time frame. Here's where things started getting emotional again. I opened a double position. The market pulled back harder than expected, so I closed one of them to limit risk. Then I did what I've done before. I reopened the trade. That trade hit stop loss. And here's why. My stop loss wasn't well placed. I didn't wait for the retest. I got impatient. These 4 trades collectively cost me several dollars, but more than that, they were a hit to my psychological capital. I knew I had broken key parts of my process. The big takeaway? Double entries are fine if planned. But reopening a closed trade out of frustration or regret is not trading. It's revenge. By the end of these trades, my account balance was down to just $6 from a peak of $37. That's a massive drawdown, almost blowing the account. But here's the thing. I'm not giving up. This challenge isn't about being perfect. It's about being real and learning from everything. Some trades followed the plan and still failed. Some trades broke the plan and survived, but the lessons are clear. Follow your time frame rules. Don't reopen trades emotionally. Enter on confirmation, not FOMO. Respect stop loss and timing. If you're on your own trading journey, or just learning from mine, drop a comment below. Let me know. What's the hardest part for you right now? Strategy, discipline, or emotions? Hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications. There are still 29 trades to go in this challenge, Mike. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching and walking this road with me. This isn't about fast money. It's about building skill and discipline one trade at a time. Until next time, trade smart, stay focused, And remember, every trade is a lesson,